What the heck is going on in the footwear business? Last night, big dog Nike blows away the numbers, hence why its stock rallied about 12% today. That's really a lot of the Dow gain. Then this morning, Finish Line, FINL, the footwear and athletic apparel retailer, reports what many viewed as a disappointing quarter. Stock implodes down nearly 15% in a single session. Talk about the market sending mixed signals. So what went wrong here? Okay, Finish Line earned 54 cents a share, a 6-cent miss, on lower than expected revenues and a 1.5% rise in same-store sales. Wall Street was looking for a 4% increase. Apparently, basketball-related merchandise was really weak. That said, despite the underperformance in the quarter, management maintained its full-year outlook, which suggests to me that they think this was a one-off problem and business will get better going forward. If that's the case, Finish Line could be a real bargain at these levels, but if something structural is wrong, stock goes lower. I bet that it's the former. Don't take it from me, though. Let's check in with Glenn Lyon, the chairman and CEO of Finish Line, to hear more about the quarter and the company's prospects. Mr. Lyon, welcome back to Mad Money.
Hi, Jim. Good afternoon.
All right, Glenn, first of all, thank you for coming on. And I'm not an analyst who was recommending the stock the day before and had to slash numbers. I'm a guy who's looking at whether this is an opportunity, given the fact that you didn't take down the year and instead talked about how the Macy's spend's almost over. Do you think this is a one-quarter phenomenon?
Yeah, Jim, I've been doing this now for about 12 years. And we've had a relationship with Nike and with Brand Jordan, part of the Nike. And I got to tell you, in the 48 quarters I've been working, we haven't had too many disappointments. This one was unusual during the back-to-school season. Some of the product coming out of what we worked on with the Jordan Group really didn't work the way it usually does. So usually a layup for us, not this time. And it hurt our back-to-school business.
Now, on the Nike conference call, Mark Parker, the CEO, called out very good strength in Air Jordan XX9. Was that one of those that you had, or was that not in your stores?
Yep, that's part of the assortment. Jordan basketball is a big part of our basketball business, so we're heavily levered towards that. But a big part of the assortment, including the retros and the XX9, those are all important styles to us. Some of the more performance styles and the off-court styles were the challenge for us. But I got to tell you, Jim, over my career, I've said this to you before. If I'm going to make some bets, I'm going to bet on the Jordan Group. Sustainability, consistency has been their earmark, and we'll be back. We're going to fix this problem. We think it's 60 to 90 days, and we'll rebound. And as you pointed out, and I said today, we're going to be back, and we'll deliver those earnings for this year. This is a blip on the screen.
Now, one of the things that I think is very positive is you did have this gigantic, and you in the conference call said, time-consuming Macy's rollout, which you said was better than expected, and I think Macy's would say this and has told me the same thing.
Yep.
But that does end. That rollout spend does end, which to me would mean that you're going to be more focused and more concentrated 6 months from now.
Well, yeah, for sure. That'll enable us in the Macy's business to focus on sales and operations. Now that we're all set up with them in roughly 400 locations across the country. So we're optimistic that also some of the investments we made to get ourselves going, those will come off the table. And I think we're going to start to not only see great sales, but some strong profits as we go forward over the next couple of years.
All right, Glenn. Is there a way to be able to quantify how the other guys are doing? I mean, you have a lot of other merchandise. We've talked with Skechers, for instance, and they've said business is good. Some people are saying right now that's gotten bad, that back to school is not good for a bunch of different lines. It seems like that's wrong. Back to school has been good for a lot, right?
I think back to school was good. I think we made some bets that didn't work, and that happens in our business, and we'll rebound stronger and better than ever.
And did you see good sales for what you do with Skechers?
Skechers has been a significant part of the Macy's business, and that's been really strong for us.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's been a real positive in that Macy's part of the deal.
Now, when you look at the stock itself, is this an opportunity? I mean, can the company go in and buy back a lot of stock, betting that it's really one time?
Well, we've got a little over 3 million shares out there on a board-authorized buyback. So I would think we've used that opportunistically over time, and you might say this kind of looks like an opportunity.
Yeah, I would think so. Now, Under Armour up very big off this. You call out Under Armour as being still strong, right? That's just trying to get it. Really is just concentrating the Jordan Group.
Yeah, look, Jordan is a significant business to us. Under Armour, growth opportunity, only in the footwear business a couple of years now, so we're looking for great things in the future. But right now, in terms of the present, Jordan Brand very much on our radar. That team, led by Larry Miller, have been engaged with us since we saw some of this softness. So I assure you, we've been working diligently with them, and we'll get this thing right back on track.
Well, I know how you're going to. I know you are going to do it because you didn't say, hey, listen, I'm not coming on. It was a tough day. You didn't find a reason to cancel because it is a tough day. And I think that your candor is much appreciated. Glenn Lyon, Chairman and CEO of Finish Line, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Jim.
Honest, good executives tell you what they did wrong and why they're going to fix it. I think Finish Line, you just heard Glenn, he knows what he did wrong. He's going to fix it. Mad Money's back into the break.